Here's a formula that surprises people the first time they use it. 4 rows of data, you write count, and Excel says 2, not 4, 2. It isn't broken, it's telling you something about your sheet. Let me show you. Count does one job. It looks at a range and tells you how many of those cells hold a number. Numbers are counted. 0 counts, negatives count, and dates count too, because a date is a number underneath. Text doesn't count. Blanks don't count. True and false don't count. The syntax is the same shape as always. Equals count, open bracket, a range, and you can add more with commas. Let's start easy. 5 students, 5 scores, sitting in column B, equals count B2 colon B6, and Excel says 5. Nothing clever happening yet, but the use for bit is that it keeps up. Add 3 more students, the number moves on its own. You never have to count rows with your finger again. Now the real world. Same column, but Bina's cell is empty, and somebody typed the word absent for Sarah. Run the same formula, and you get 3. 5 rows, 3 numbers. And that's not a bug. That's genuinely useful. Count just told you 2 of your 5 students don't have a score yet. Okay, this is the part worth remembering. There are 3 of these, and they answer 3 different questions. Count gives you 3, numbers only. COUNTA, with an A on the end, gives you 4. That's anything that isn't empty, so the word absent gets included. And COUNTBLANK gives you 1, the gaps. So if you're counting names or emails or anything made of words, count will always tell you 0. You want COUNTA. That single letter is the whole difference. Don't want to type it? On the Home tab, there's AutoSum with a little arrow beside it. Click the arrow, and one of the options is Count Numbers. Excel writes the formula and guesses the range for you. Or don't write anything at all. Select the cells and look at the bar along the very bottom of the window. Count is already sitting there, next to average and sum. Here's a nice trick. This is a list of invoices, and column B has the date each one was paid. One says unpaid, equals count B2 colon B5, and you get 3, because Excel stores a date as a number. The 5th of January is really 46,027. Count counts it. So you've got a free how many are done counter for nothing. And you're not limited to one block. Equals count B2 colon B4, comma D2 colon D4. 2 numbers on the left, 2 on the right, so 4. The comma just means and also this. They don't have to be next to each other. They don't even have to be on the same sheet. 3 traps. 1, numbers stored as text. If they're sitting on the left of the cell with a little green triangle, count walks straight past them. 2, you actually wanted count A. If count keeps saying 0, you're probably counting words. And 3, hidden rows still count. Filtering changes what you see, not what Excel adds up. Use subtotal 2 if you only want the visible rows. There's your cheat sheet. Count for numbers, count A for anything filled in, count blank for the gaps, count if when you only want the ones that match, and rows when you just want the size of the range. Screenshot it. And that's count. Small function, but it quietly tells you how healthy your data is. Next up is count A, which we've already half covered, so that one will be quick. Give this a like if it helped, save it for later, and tell me in the comments which function you want next.